it to me like.
Hey, hey. What up? Welcome. Happy Saturday. What's up, rapper? You're going to be good, right? What's up, misery? Sweet misery. Hey, Kelsey. Rock Jam, rapper. Kim, first one here. Sly Angel. Who else? That's all I see right now. Rock Jam. All right, let me just go in order. Kim, Kelsey, Sly, Sweet Misery, Rock Jam, rapper. I think I got everyone, right? And the other people that are lurking. Guys, I am so fucking tired, you have no idea. I slept like 2 hours, literally, for a show today that was a total washout, but I did get to spend some great time with my kids and thank them heavily for sticking around. And yeah, it was horrible. Like, nobody that was there sold anything. And there was this chick behind me who was a Scentsy dealer. Oh my god, I think, like, she owns Scentsy. I have never seen a Scentsy dealer have that much material. She took up 4 8-foot tables of Scentsy stuff. I was like, "Damn, this chick knows how to do Scentsy right." And her and her husband both had SUVs packed out. It was crazy. I was telling Sage, I'm like, "I sold Scentsy, it was nothing like that." But yeah, she was, like, big time. But Sage got a bracelet made from another vendor, and it was really nice. It had, like, cross on it, and she's like, "Mom, I made it, I made it." Sage was busy spending money everywhere. It was pretty funny. But and then I drove out another hour to a store. I told you guys that we're in a store, put some clothes in there, and I just drive, drive, drive. And then I get home, the dogs drive me fucking nuts. So I decided to calm them down and take them for a walk. And oh boy, this fell in my lap. This was like too fucking easy. And I debated addressing it. And then I'm like, nah, I gotta fucking address this. I cannot let this one slide. But first, let me just tell you about Joneson. This is actually pretty fucking funny. So when I listen to Lolcow Live, like, I don't watch the chat unless I'm like sitting at home. Then I'll watch the chat. But for the most part, I don't watch chat. And, I'm like doing something, I'm making candles, I'm cleaning, I'm doing laundry, I'm just doing something. So I'll just listen. Oh my God. At one point, I hear Becky, it was I always say LOL, but Lolcow Queens, which is Becky and Tina. And if you want to know who Becky is, go over to Tracy the Truth channel. She loves Becky and she talks about her a lot. Hey, Kate. So I'm just sitting there listening. I'm taking the dogs for a walk. And all of a sudden, I hear Becky mention something about Granny's watching. Okay. And about 5 minutes later, you hear a $20 super chat. And the $20 super chat says, whatchamacallit? $20 super chat is from Jonesin. I fucking laughed my ass off. I'm gonna show you guys the screenshot in a minute. But okay, Marie, now you're gonna make me show it. So hold on. Hang on. Marie, how to bring up the craft. No, I forgot. I actually forgot there was a picture. No joke. Hold on. Oh. How do I make this bigger? All right, hold on a second. So you guys want to see my little setup? Dude. I'm so tired. I can't even fucking think straight. Yeah, I'm on Twitter. Sage is like, Mom, you look so cute. I want to get a picture. I was like, Sage, I'd like 2 hours of fucking sleep. She's like, I don't care. Oh, come on. Why is this stupid? All right. Put this over here. I can make it bigger. All right. Ta-da. So that's the front of my setup, and then there's another table on the side with wax melts and a whole nother side of it. And then these are clothes I was selling. And that's my craft fair setup. And that's it. So when you guys hear I'm at a craft fair, there you go. You can't really see it. There's more like on the sides. Oh. Like I have essential oils over here and chapstick or whatever. And then these are actually the sides, but we just roll them up. That's it. And like I said, there's a whole nother table over here that has wax melts, small candles. That's it. And that Scentsy dealer, they took this is like a overhead, I guess, like an ottoman or whatever. They took over the entire middle. I could not believe it. They had so much stuff. So yeah, so there's my craft fair. That was pointless. So it depends. I don't work with diffusers. I just know a lot of people talk about them. But as a matter of fact, they can. They really can. Because Dayton takes my essential oils to use in his diffuser. So yeah, they can. Clip-on, do you see voice Angela's fit? No, I never have. I clipped it. Yours looks much better. Thank you, Clip Punk. This isn't even like complete either. But I started selling clothes that I'm never gonna wear again. I didn't realize how low cut my old jeans were. Like before I got fat and gained a lot of weight. They're all like so low. I can never wear that now. My fat ass can't even wear that now. And then a couple of outfits that I was gonna sell, my daughter stole. She's like, I've been waiting forever to steal that dress. I was like, "You can have it." So, and that's it. That was our craft fair. So for those of you that think, I have no legs, here I am. This is me, head to toe. So, all right. Now let's get back to business. I'm telling you, it's the outfit. I happen to look skinnier in that picture than I actually am. I'm telling you, I do. That picture makes me look like I'm like a 4. I'm not. I'm a 10, a tight 10. So there's that. Well, I have another one, which is right around the corner from my house on the 10th, which is awesome. But like I said, I'm going to start doing it in front of my fucking house. And I'm going to pitch it as home decor sale, almost like a garage sale. But we're going to do home decor because I don't know what else to do. I need to get out there. I need to expand. I'm 5'8". I need to expand. And I really I want to work. No, do you know 10 is actually fat now? It used to be 12. It's now 10. No joke. I read that recently. That 10 is now extra large. Like 10 is now big. I was like, damn, really? I was like, I'm like always a 10. Like Sage fit in one of my 10s today, and she weighs, what, 135 pounds? She's 5'10", though. That's what I said. I thought it was fucking ridiculous, too. I was like, what the hell? No, actually, an 8. 6 and 8 is good for my height because I'm small boned. Like, some people are big boned. I'm not. I happen to be very small boned. So I look what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're big boned, you can look much smaller than you are. Not me. And I don't have like dysmorphia or anything. Trust me, I look in a mirror. I know what I look like. So, all right. So that's my craft show. Um, so now let me show you where Jones in. All right. So Jones in, bounced the ball, went for the 3-pointer, and scored. And let me show you that one. Hold on, I gotta get it. Thanks, Marie. I would love to do rainbow hair, but 1, I don't have enough hair for it. But 2, I think I'm too old for it. But I saw this like TikTok where this woman was definitely older than me and she had really nice long hair, but she had gray all in the front and then underneath was the rainbow. I was like, "Oh my god, that is awesome." I was like, "I fucking wish I had hair." My hair is coming in, but it's curly and it's gray. Oh. Whoops. And what's funny is I wasn't even gonna take a picture of the screenshot, and I'm like, "You know what? Let me get a picture of it." I definitely need a picture. Even Becky and Tina were like, "Ooh, that sounds like shots fired." I almost choked on a drink. I was like, "Fuck yeah, shots fired, score." Hold on. Whoops. Oh, alright. So now before I show you the screenshot, hey, Chrissy, I was just fucking thinking about you. I was like, I have to reach out to her because I have not heard from her. I have not seen her. She must be busy with work. I don't know where she's been. And I swear, you, Kelsey, and a couple of others, I was so about to reach out to you. I swear on my children. I was like, "I gotta touch base." Alright. So, let me give you a little background. Oh, that's right, I forgot Chrissy. Let me give you a little background on Jonesin and why this is like a slam dunk. So when Jones and Dietz and Nunya decided that they don't wanna fuck with this community anymore, they were moving on, it just wasn't for them anymore, they weren't having fun anymore, it wasn't enjoyable, so they were leaving. Okay. And they left gracefully, they didn't, like, start a fight or anything. So, they left quietly, and they went over to Locals, pretty much with Savage, but I don't really even think they fuck with Savage much anymore, but I don't know. So, Granny's watching, and B. Tim made this whole long stink about how horrible the Locale universe is and how horrible Savage is for going over there, and it's all about money. And it seemed to me like they were very jealous of the money because in their mind, they should make all of it. Well, not really B. Tim, but QB. And some of the people in this universe make a fucking fortune. People can say, "Oh, they don't make that good of money." Oh, yeah, they do. To sit up there and do what we do, and they're pulling 10 grand a month by doing nothing. Yeah, that's good money. I'm sorry, but it is. And so Granny's watching had a lot to say. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much. So Granny's watching had a lot to say about the locale universe and how bad it was and how horrible it was and how disgusting it was and blah blah blah. Now, one thing about that, you have to tip them in order for them to acknowledge you. They will not acknowledge you and they call you pay pigs, and it has to be $20. I mean, you could donate something else, but they're not calling you out. That you're not getting a shout out for anything under 20. And if you give 100 a month, you're a pay pig or a pay pig king. They got some wonderful names for people who donate, believe me. So all of a sudden, I hear Jonesin's name. So Jonesin says this. Why is Granny's watching her? She thinks Keemstar is abusive and exploits special needs people. Didn't you talk shit about me being in the universe, Granny? Are we being a hypocritical little bitch? I think so. So if you follow the whole drama between Beat Him and Granny's watching against Dietz, which we now found out Beat Him follows Dietz over there and even is in the Discord. I mean, I have memberships over there because they're gifted. One of them, for the Queen show, I got 2 troll accounts gifted over there. That's how many memberships they got. And I'm not even in their Discord. I don't want to be. So the fact that B Tim is following me Deets over there is funny, but I thought this was hysterical because Jonesin just paid $20 to embarrass the fuck out of Granny's watching. And I thought that was great. Absolutely great. I wouldn't have done it, but I thought it was fucking great that she did it. I was like, good job. So yeah. So Jonesin shot fired, scores, wins. It was a good one. Definitely a good one. But if you guys don't follow the locale universe, you may not find it as funny as I did. But because I do follow some of them, I do find it funny. And there's always like drama over there. And the only ones I like, though, I only watch Tina and Becky, and I watch the guys, Keemstar, Boogie, and now it's just them. So they're the ones I like. I don't watch Savage. I think she's a dirty ass bitch. I don't watch, any of the other shows, I just don't find them good, but The Queen Show and I mean, but Tina D goes way back to OGDC, so I've always liked her. She's fucking crazy, but I've always liked her because she's a character. She puts on a character. Boogie puts on a character, but I also know Boogie from gaming community years ago when I first started. Becky puts on a character. Some of the others are just boring or they don't put on a character and they're just dirty ass bitches. Savage being one of them. So that's why I don't fuck with any of the others. But Becky's funny. But the way they e-beg is fucking hysterical. I mean, they have no qualms about it, and people just pay. I was like, "You know what? Maybe there's something to that." So before I get into the main topic of the night, let me just say this. I heard from one of my Patreons today that Turtle Boy, there's I don't know all the details, but that when it comes to the Karen Reed case, it's actually been proven that there was conspiracy against Turtle Boy, like legit. I can't think of the right word I'm looking for. Um, not conspiracy, but yeah, kind of conspiracy, which is fucked up. And if he can prove that, like legit prove that, Karen Reed is free. I mean, that's fucking nuts. For anybody following it, that's nuts. I mean, I knew they were on him and stuff, but not like to that extent. Like, why would cops piss away? That's what I'm saying. But why would cops piss away everything they worked for, a pension, everything, just for this? Like, for example, and I was thinking about this today. Hey, well, coercion. No, not coercion's not even the word I was looking for. It was not conspiracy, not coercion. Oh, what the fuck? Why can't I think of the damn word? Hold on. Let me go back to my message of the person that told me. I don't know why my mind is like blank. I can't think of this stupid word. All right. I asked what happened in. Oh, there's some shit going down with TB's case. A while back in Discovery, his attorneys received evidence that behind the scenes setups were happening with the DA. Kate, Peter, and the one that accused him of all the things, etc. A new affidavit now states Jen McCabe and Hank Brennan involved. Shady, shady shit. Prosecution has been ignoring demands for more discovery pertaining to it since October. But anyway, the new affidavit corroborated what they received in October. That's some sick shit. I'll think of the word eventually, but that's some sick shit. I hope they can prove it, because if they can prove without a doubt, Karen Reed walks. Well, I was down in your neck of the woods today. I was in oh, I forgot to show you guys the store. Hold on. I totally forgot about that. Um yeah, I was in Cullen and then I was in Spring Lake. Yep. All right. So this is a little store that me and my girlfriend are splitting. I'm, like, all over the place tonight because I haven't been live in, like, 2 days. Conspiracy, I think that's the word I was looking for. Was it? I don't remember. So this is our little store. And that's it. That's our part of the store. Because remember I told you guys that I was, um, we are in a store now? There it is. I didn't have a picture of it last time. Alright. Alright, so, like I said, I'm, like, all over the place, but thanks, Kim, but we need more. We need to be, like, a million places. And we need to be making money. Alright. And by the way, I'm going back to my old wax. That's awesome, Chrissy. You need to put that in a review. But I'm going back to I'm almost done with the 45 or 45 pounds of wax that I ordered last week. Just about done with it. I mean, shit, half of it went for fucking testing. But it's, I'm ordering my old wax again. I liked it better. Personal. Alright, now where was I? Forgot what I was getting at. Turtle Boy. Before Turtle Boy, I don't remember. Conspiracy, I was trying to think of a word. Alright. I thought I did. I like all the wax. Thanks. No, I had ordered this. I heard rave reviews with no cure time on this coconut and olive oil blend. I was like, "Ooh, that's different. It's a luxury wax." They I love the customer service, love the company, love the owner, but I'm just not totally happy with the wax. Like, I don't feel it's as strong as my other candles, and I've tried, like, 5 different wicks with them, and with wood wicks, it's not bad, but I just don't feel it's as strong, and I like strong candles, you know? You guys know that. I wanna be able like, my tester is in the kids' bathroom because it's small. Because a lot of my house is just so open, so it's hard to get a smell going. But when I use the kids' bathroom or one of the kids' rooms or my bedroom, it's much smaller, so it's easy to tell, and I'm I just feel like my other wax was much stronger, like, same scents and same wicks, same size vessels, but I've done a lot of testing with it, and I'm just not happy. So, we'll go back to the coconut beeswax, which I'm also very happy with. It just wasn't 100% organic where this one was. So or vegan. I'm sorry, because beeswax can't be vegan. So that's why I was gonna change it just so I can go back to, being 100% vegan, but I either have to spend a lot more money to go back to my original wax or just take out the vegan part. So we're just gonna take out the vegan part. My salon is giant. The blueberry scented one we can only keep on for oh, no shit? So how come maybe my nose is just burnt out? Because I just don't smell it in my house, like, in the living room. I'm like, "This sucks." but that's why I use the bedrooms. But I have certain ones, man. Put it in Sage's room, you could smell it throughout the whole house. I'm like, dang. Oh, I didn't even think of that. You're probably right, Chrissy. I never even thought of that. That chemo can mess with the nose. Chemo's fucked with me a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's just say thank God I don't have to go through it again. Never again. All right. So let's get to the headliners tonight. So I'm walking the dog after I stop listening to Queens. And I'm walking the dog. Oh, Bad Wolf, having you read up on your coffee grind solution, your coffee grind candles. Yes, Bad Wolf is actually right. When you are working with candles and you want to get your scent back, you smell coffee grinds in between each candle. So it's a fresh smell. Why it works, I don't know. But as a chandler, that's what they tell you to do. And I think B Tim's been reading up on his candle making. B Tim's gonna B Tim. Bedwolf's gonna make candles next. Oh, does it? Helps taste Visa. I never had a problem with vape, but then again, I don't change my juice that much. All right, so let's get to the hypocrisy that I heard tonight. Let's just say, I don't think I've ever fucking laughed harder. Those of you from OG are gonna laugh when you hear it as well. Those of you that have been around a long time are gonna hear it as well. And you're gonna be like, "No. No, she did not." Now, Bad Wolf heard it because he's in the comments section. So I know he heard it. But I specifically didn't put it in Patreon because I know some of you guys heard it though. Hold on. I gotta pull it up. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, this bitch cannot be fucking for real. There is no way she is for real. But yep, she is. Hold on. Burgundy. Oh, by the way, this is what I want to talk to you guys about. Does anybody else watch these auction videos like Hope Scope? She's my favorite. But I have been in this fucking rabbit hole of people that are buying luxury boxes. They're buying what are they called? Not security boxes. Storage units, storage lockers. They're buying big box luxury items for like thousands. Does anyone else watch these videos? They get millions of views. Like every single one I've watched or that's been recommended to me has 2 million, 3 million, a million. I watched this girl yesterday say that she spent $5,000 on a box of Apple products. $40 is what was working out of it. Somebody else said with broken apples, you can still make a ton of money on them. But yeah, she spent like $5,000. I don't know where these people are getting this money up front, but yeah. Anyone else into these videos or is it just me? Because they're actually a lot of fun to watch. And I just think they're crazy. Some of them travel like different states. They win like an auction on this. Hope Scope showed where they get it from. One's liquidation.com, but those always come up shitty. Others are just connections from YouTube. And then there's another site, auction. I think it's auction.com or storage unit auction.com or something. And these people just buy storage units anywhere from like $10 to a couple of $1,000 just to see what they can get out of it. And then they turn around and sell it on eBay. I don't know why it's interesting to me. I'm like, wow, that would be awesome. I would love to do that, but yeah, I don't have that kind of money. But they're dropping like big money. So I guess none of you guys watch that, but you should check it out. Personally, I happen to like Hope Scope, but I found some guys last night that were pretty good too. And that's all they do. They just go around. Here, like, I'll show you. Hold on. Before I pull up Burgundy. I am all over the place. I know. I'm tired. But like this, I gambled hard on a storage unit full of boxes and totes, scored huge. Hope Scope, opening lost mail packages, live experience. I bought an abandoned storage unit full of jewelry. So of course YouTube's just gonna keep recommending it. But yeah. Unboxing Amazon Overstock. I paid $1,000 for this mystery palette. Like they don't even know what they're getting and they just buy it. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, I've been kind of hooked on it. Unboxing 1850s jewelry box, storage unit, Amazon Prime hoarders, abandoned storage locker. She could not stop. And they just buy it for all different prices. I bought a luxury abandoned storage unit full of designer clothes. I paid $800 for luxury lost cargo. See what I'm saying? I spent $1,000 on police evidence. Like, it's just wild. No, they don't. They like this guy was watching. He's pretty big. I was watching him last night at like 2:30 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. And he has a website that he sells it on. And like what Hope Scope does, she gives it away. Like she just gives it all away. She'll keep some stuff and then other stuff, like she sells it on eBay, but she will always give something away to her subscribers. Like she bought 3 real Louis Vuitton bags, painted them and she's an artist, painted them and raffled them off to subscribers at no charge. Like she does. That's why I like her. She's just good. And she's cute as hell and funny. See, Rock Gem, I think it's wild. Like you kind of have to have a following on eBay in order to sell it, but still, these guys have all the right combination. They have the following, they get millions of views, they have a following on eBay, and they have sponsors. See, they may have sponsors now, but they didn't in the beginning when they were doing it, when they were building up. I just think it's a great idea. I would love to do something like this, but I don't have the money. And nobody's sponsoring me to go shopping. But it's just pretty interesting. Yeah, she did. It was beautiful. Hold on, I'll show you. Here it is.
Today I'm customizing a Louis.
So she bought 3 Louis Vuittons that she was customizing. Oh no, that looks fake. That red looks fake. Maybe they were fake Louis Vuittons. Because that red means it's fake. She had a Louis Vuitton bag, but she was mimicking this. And then she was mimicking something else. Oh, she was painting that on the other one. Yeah, these are real Louis Vuittons. And then she painted um, what's her name? Mona Lisa on a Louis Vuitton with pink hair, and then she gives them away to subscribers, all 3 of them. But I'm pretty sure these are fake. That red line means Louis Vuitton is fake. So, I don't know. But she's just a lot of fun. I was gonna make a small home the other day for someone. Surprised the guy who did electrical and gave it to the electrician and his kids. See, that's what I'm saying. I watched a video today about cats, and I'm not a cat lover at all. I was like rooting for this cat. I'm like, come on, cat, wake up, wake up. It was so sad, but it had a happy ending. But I was like, oh my God, why are they showing this? It was heartbreaking. Maybe I'll show it to you guys after. But let's get to the good stuff. Oh, you watch her? All right. So people know who she is. Last year, she's like, come on, we're trying to get to 4 million. Now she's got almost 7. I was like, the fuck? I was like, I need to do this stuff. Because I actually do own one, but my mom was very big into it. But this red line, that's a fake Louis Vuitton. And it's too light. This is too light. And this red line is that's how you can always detect a fake one. That's why I'm a little confused, because she has real Louis Vuitton bags. But you could just tell they're fake. No real Louis Vuitton has this red line. It's how they like knew they were fake back in the past. Like when these first came out, but this is too light to be Louis. It is. It's just too light. So, I'm going to say I don't believe these are real. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I know for a fact they're not real. Because again, that red line would not be there. So, with that said, let's move forward. I just had to tell you guys that. All right. Go to burgundy blue. Okay. Now, a little backstory. I am. All right. I don't need to go through the entire situation with me and this person. But let's just say that she has been talking about me for going on 5 years now. I don't watch her. I don't listen to her. I wouldn't even know she still talked about me if it wasn't for this particular channel, Burgundy Blue, who, in my personal opinion, knows her in real life and is the first one to actually kind of make her relevant. We had some history, but after 2 years of her doing this, I did something I shouldn't have done, and I moved on. And that's really what it came down to. I moved on. Went back and forth with her a little bit after that. Then we became friends again. And then we had a blowout, and that was it. Never fucked with her again. But she hasn't shut the fuck up about me ever since. So I have to preface this for you to really understand the complexity of this clip. Because I literally almost spit my drink out because I just could not believe she's this fucking ignorant. But it's one of those things that just falls in your lap. And you're like, wow, are you really this fucked up? So yeah, someone that talks about someone every single fucking day. That is true, Bedwolf. Every fucking day. I mean, I don't know if she still does, but basically her entire life is me and Marissa. So I'm assuming that she was talking about. Oh, wait, no, this is old. Okay. So this happened to be an old clip, and I only know this because I'm looking at the chat and I see Jenny Hansen and Bonnie and Monkey Mar. This is old. November Rain, Rachel. Yeah, this was when we were friends because we were all sharing subs at this point. Carol C was in there. May she rest in peace. So I didn't realize this was old, but either way, it still holds true. I mean, it doesn't change. It's still the same. But listen to her own words. My, how quickly things change.
Be real here, guys. Let's be real. Call a spade, and maybe we could all move the fuck on with our lives. Move on. Go your separate way, man. Go your separate way. Who the fuck cares who's right and who's wrong? Who gives a fuck? Really? Is any of this shit important? Nope, not really. It's like, what are you gonna get out of proving any of this shit? I just don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something here. I just don't see what you're going to get out of this. What the fuck are you getting out of wasting your time sitting there looking through your phone at fucking shit that happened a fucking year ago? What are you getting out of posting videos trying to fucking be real?
When I tell you that fell in my fucking lap, now let's dissect it. Please take your own fucking advice from way back whenever this was. I don't know what this was about. I don't know who you were talking about. That's definitely, we were sharing subscribers at that point because I see you was in there. Jenny was a member of yours. Bonnie was not. Monkey Mar was in there. November Rain was. Box was. So we were friendly at this point. Not besties because Bonnie would have been a member, but we were friends. So I don't know who you were talking about, what live this came from, but I want you to hear your own words as compared to your own fucking actions.
Here, guys. Let's be real. Call a spade, and maybe we could all move the fuck on with our lives.
I'm guessing she's talking about Tiffany. I don't know why. That's just a guess. So, why don't you move the fuck on with your life? Why don't you say enough is enough? Why don't you realize that it's time to move the fuck on?
Move on. Go your separate way, man. Go your separate way. Who the fuck cares who's right and who's wrong?
I pose that to you. No, I didn't whistle down. I pose that to you, It doesn't fucking matter what happened years ago. You move on. It doesn't matter who's right. It doesn't matter who's wrong. It just doesn't fucking matter anymore. What are you trying to prove by talking about me every single day? I don't know if you still are, but when you do, why? Turn on your live stream. People tell me that as soon as they turn it on, they see my picture on your screen. What are you trying to prove?
Who gives a fuck? Really?
Exactly, MM. Who gives a fuck? Like, really?
Is any of this shit important? Nope, not really.
Is any of this shit that you talk about me important? Nope. You bashing my business, is that important to you? Nope. Is the way you come at me important to you? Nope. Does it have any effect in your life about somebody that you've never even fucking met in person? Nope. So why can't you move the fuck on? Take your own advice.
It's like, what are you gonna get out of proving any of this shit? I just don't understand.
That is a question I have been asking you for 5 years. What are you going to get out of dragging me, or in your opinion, dragging me every day? What are you going to get out of talking about my business every single day? What are you going to get for bashing me, my business, my parenting, my children, my dog, whatever the fuck you choose to bash? What are you getting out of it? If that gives you satisfaction, then you need psychological help. That was kind of rhetorical because we kind of think you do anyway. But what are you going to get out of it? What are you gaining from it? Absolutely nothing. And again, if you are, then go seek help.
Maybe I'm missing something here.
I am definitely missing something.
Maybe I'm missing something here. I just don't see what you're going to get out of this. What the fuck are you getting out of wasting your time sitting there looking through your phone at fucking shit that happened a fucking year ago?
Okay, ma'am, then can you tell me why you sit there looking up shit from 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, looking up messages, talking about Alicia in my Discord in 2019 or 2020? Why? What happened to you, MM? You used to be logical. You used to have a fucking brain. And somehow that went out the goddamn window. You got rid of that brain, I think, when you departed from me and Tiffany, and you hung out with people not so smart. And I think they affected you. Like, seriously, because you come out with stuff now that I don't even know who you are. And the way you go about things, this right here, this is the MM that I knew. Logical, makes sense, doesn't deal with bullshit, pushes shit aside, moves on from things. You have a fight with someone, you move on. You don't drug up past and constantly drag it up and go after someone nonstop. Like, that's not who you were. So what happened? And I mean that seriously. What the fuck happened to you? Did you get drop kicked in the head? Did your personal life go to shit? I mean, you're still married, I think. So it's not like you went through a major divorce or something, but girl, that's the MM I knew. Not the one that talks about somebody every fucking day for 5 years and then cries victim over and over and over, while the other person isn't even saying a fucking word about them for years. We're not even talking like a month. We're talking years. And it don't fucking matter. You welcome my haters like I'm some like I'm some fucking superhero. And then even if you hated them before, now all of a sudden you like them. Come on, MM. The fuck? And I'm not going to sit here and stick up for trash like Molly, but I understand why you may not like her. I get it. But I'm not Marissa. And I don't do the shady fucking shit that Marissa's done, or Betty, or anyone else that people like to uh what's the word I'm looking for? Connect me into. I am nothing like them. Hey, Tanya, I am literally nothing like them. So I understand why Molly has gotten on people's nerves and all the tragedy pimping she's done and all the bullshit she's done. But I'm not her. And I've never done the shit she's done. So I find it bizarre that you are so fucking fixated on what I say, what I do, whatever. And then I hear this and it's like, move on. Take your own fucking advice. Be the that I used to know. Now, let me also say, just so everyone's clear, I really liked her. Like, I cared deeply for her. I really thought we were going to be friends forever. We kicked it in the beginning. We had an instant click. We were both from the same area. We had the same personality. We liked the same people. Like, we had fun. And then we had a fight and it went to shit. And we just went our separate ways. But then we became friends again. And again, it was instant. Like, I did not trust her. She did not trust me. Instant friendship. Again, even after fighting for a year and a half. And the reason why we made up, because she was sick and tired of hearing my name. She was sick and tired of people talking about me. And she didn't want to hear it anymore. What happened then? Like, what the fuck happened to that Seriously. That's what I want to know. I really don't know what the fuck happened other than you're hanging out with really stupid people and they rubbed off on you. It's the only thing I could think of. Yes, Kim, I said the same thing. I said I give Burgundy Blue credit because I couldn't watch her that much. That's why I think that she might know who she is in a real life. But anyway, so I just like when I heard this clip, it was too easy. It was literally too easy. Please take your own advice. Unplug for a minute. Get yourself together. Stop catering to trash in your chat because the IQ of most of the people in your chat is less than Winston. And I mean that wholeheartedly. You lost supporters and all you have are Laura haters, Molly haters, where you used to have actual supporters. And yeah, you might, I don't know if you make money or not, but I'm not even talking money. I'm talking actual supporters. You don't have those anymore. Ask yourself why. And maybe, and you always try to give me advice, I'm told. So now I'm giving you a bit of advice. Get your head together. Go back to who you once were, the intelligent, fun, spirited Realize that it's just fucking YouTube. Stop letting it eat your life up. Stop hanging out with idiots. And stop the fucking hate. Like I said, you pull up old clips of you, we had fun. Me, you, Tiffany, too. We had fun. We laughed. There's many panels that we actually laughed. When was the last time you fucking laughed on a panel? When was the last time you were on a panel and you actually had fun? I don't think I've heard about it. You might be, but I haven't seen it. And it would be nice if someone said to me, hey, MM's actually laughing again. No. So as your ex-friend, I'm telling you, live a little. Go outside. You're very creative. Go plant a garden. Do something. But Stop all the fucking hate. It's over, Literally, it's over. Whatever issues you have with people on the internet, move on. Trust me when I tell you, you'll feel a lot better. Because I know when I let go of the hate, I felt so much better. And now I just live my life. So I'm being serious when I say that. Please, for your own benefit, for Jesse's benefit, for hubby's benefit, for life, dog's benefit, stop the fucking hate. And you hang out with people that like to hate. We were all there once. It's not a place I would ever want to go back to. Ever. It's not even fun having to address this, but like I said, this just fell on my lap and I had to laugh because I really wish you would take your own advice. You don't need to do a rebuttal live where it's not like that. You're not going to get a rebuttal from me again. We're not being jonesing. We're not going to go back and forth. You're just going to talk about me until something else falls in my lap, which could be a month, could be a year, could be another 3 years. But I'm telling you, as someone that once truly and deeply and sincerely cared about you, get your head back together. Stop hanging out with trash. Stop hanging out with people that lie and all they do is fucking speak bullshit and all they do is fucking hate and fight. Don't be like that. Because again, you never used to be. So that's all I really want to say to you. And if nothing else, I really hope you listen. Because you're not going to listen for my benefit because we're never going to be friends again. But take my advice for your own benefit. Take my advice for your own family. Take my advice and get supporters back. Not haters, supporters. People that are there for you when you make a mistake. People that are there for you when you fuck up. People that are there for you because they know that you're sincerely a good person and that they want to support you because of that. You don't have those anymore. And you used to, but you don't. Doesn't that bother you? When you look at your chat and all you see are Laura and Molly haters? You don't have lovers. You don't have lovers. You have haters. And that's the issue. That's a problem. Because we're not talking a special live here and there. Like when I go live about Queen Bee. Yeah, I get Queen Bee haters in there. But they're not my real supporters. I know who my real supporters are. And you need to be like that. You need to find your supporters again. Because trust me when I tell you, you lost them. Moderator is not a supporter. Muffin Mouse, Muffin Top, whatever the fuck her name is, she's not a supporter. These aren't supporters. They're haters. And hate breeds hate. So as long as your chat room is filled with hate, that's what you're going to do, is hate. So that's my advice to you, Take it or fucking leave it. Tell me to shove it up my ass. I don't give a fuck. It needed to be said. You needed to hear it. And I felt like I was the one to tell you, especially after hearing what you just said. Hey, Johnny. You're going to get a live Monday. I'm sure I will, but do you understand what I'm trying to say, though? Like, she needs to take her own advice. That's true, Marie. I agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. It's sad, though. It really is sad. Oh, my God, Kim. When I was going through those text messages with Jules, I fucking found a video that I posted from Ballet Babe that said, "We love you and support you, Laura." And it was from Ballet Babe. I started laughing. And I clicked it on, but it's no longer there. I was like, damn. So I happen to be going through an old Patreon chat, and it showed my fallout with Zero Filter Jules. And let me just tell you, yeah, it had nothing to do with the things she said. I have it all in print. And I was like, you want to know why I fell out with Zero Filter Jules? Here you go. And as you can see, no, it was nothing I did, as these ex-Patreons want you to believe. They all want you to believe that it's something I did and I'm so fucking horrible. And, you know, they left because of this, this, and this. And no, you didn't, bitch. And I got the proof. But that's neither here nor there. And I got a lot of them like that. A lot. Janelle's another one. But how quickly they all forget. And they all make it out like Laura's just so horrible. And Laura's the problem. Nope. Proof says otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. So, that was it. That's what I have for you guys tonight. I'm gonna stop being like the Lil Cow universe. That's it. Donation, donation, donation. Best nation in the world is a donation. I forgot who came up with that. But it's also so funny, though, to see how much fucking drama I was in 2019, 2020. Damn. And I think that's why I wanted to address MM tonight, going through all those. Because I'm like, fuck, I was in some drama. And where did it get me? Absolutely nowhere. It killed my channel. It killed my true crime channel. Did I have fun? Yeah. Did I make money? Yeah. But was it worth it? Not really. I would have rather grown. I got fat. I was miserable. And it was not good. But I guess it could be worse. I could be drunk like MFW. Or I could be a liar like B. Or I could be an idiot like B Tim. There was something Bumblebee said yesterday. Oh, I know what I want to address real fast. Speaking of drama, niece, are you around? Because there's a couple of things we need to address. Like one of them, did you know I used to be very close with Serendipity? Just saying. So someone from OG Drama jumps up on Queen Bee's panel the other day, brings up somebody, starts acting and speaking like I'm the worst person in the world. I agree, Johnny, that I'm like the worst person in the world. And I'm so horrible. And everyone liked this girl except for me. Really? And she just kept throwing digs at me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you trying to fucking get pats on the back from the fucking bees? Get the fuck out of here, niece. You got something to say to me? You come say it to my fucking face. You've been around long enough. You had no problem jumping on my panel other times. But now you need ass pats by Queen Bee? Thought you didn't like Queen Bee. Oh, and by the way, sweet one, I don't know why you talk in her chat like you're going to get noticed. She's never going to notice your chat. She doesn't give a fuck. So you go over there and you think she's going to acknowledge your chats. She's not. She doesn't acknowledge any of the chat. Well, she does sometimes for her mods and her friends. That's it. I see sweet one over there leaving comments and I just laugh. Like, sweet one. She's not noticing. She doesn't even care about her own fucking panel guests. You think she's gonna care about a fucking chat? Especially someone that's not her pay pig? Come on now. You're smarter than that, sweet one. At least I thought you were. Yeah, Johnny, it's terrible. But I do think she should hook up with Whiskey OG. I think they would make a great couple. I really do. They're perfect for each other. So, niece, if you're listening, you can come here, niece. I'll drop a link. And you could tell me why you even brought me up. He's gone? What do you mean? Yeah, he was on the other day. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. He was on. Pissed drunk. He got kicked out of his kid's house. His kid threw him out. I'm assuming for drinking. He's living on the streets. He's a real proud 50-year-old. Couldn't even imagine. Oh, I know. But so is she. That's why I think they make good couple. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. I mean that seriously. I think they'd be funny as hell to watch. Oh, wait, I'm going to get a video made about me because I mentioned her. Because I mentioned her name. I couldn't believe what he looked like, Johnny. I was like, wow, that's fucking sad. When your own kid kicks you out of his house, if that's not rock bottom, I don't know what rock bottom is. Like, seriously. I don't even know what I would do with my own kid. If I even had to go to my kid's house because I was getting sober, stay sober for your fucking kids. Once it's 30 days, it's out of your system. So there's no excuse. It's not like you couldn't handle the first couple of days. Like, you got the hard part done with. So, and I feel bad for anybody that can't kick addiction. And I've been there at some point, and I know a lot of people have been there at some point, and it's sad. However, it's still a choice. You still have a choice to go get help. And if you don't, and you just make excuses all the time, then who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? You hear a lot of addicts just make excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. And they know it's bad. They know they have no control over it, but they do have control over it. And I've said it before. The addiction part, that's a chemical imbalance. Lots of us have it. But choosing to do something with it, or going to get help, or choosing a different avenue, or redirecting the brain, you have a choice. And some people choose to, some people choose not to. But you can't sit there and fucking cry about it and know it if you're not going to do anything about it. So, this is my lecture. Someone can only wallow in their own misery long enough. You either change it or you don't. And that's it. And if you're not going to change it, hey, Mark, if you're not going to change it, don't bitch about it. But what I don't understand is why these people want to be on YouTube. Why do they want to be on YouTube when they are drunk? I don't get it. I never understood that. And I don't understand why anybody wants to watch them drunk. Like, I don't know. I don't find pleasure in that. I don't find pleasure in people being fucked up like that. I just don't. Maybe it's my old age. Because God knows I'm getting fucking old. So that's that. Oop. So what's up, chat? Nobody's chatting. You know, I'm going to do what Queen Bee did. I am just going to drop a link and I'm not going to read chat and be like, if you have something to say to me, you can come up here and say it. That's how her channel grew, by the way. It's one of them. That's how she got people on panel. Was she said, I'm not reading your chat. If you have something to say, come up here and say it. And that's why people started going up. It's a good idea, though. I can't blame her for it. So since nobody's chatting, I'm going to start doing that. No more reading comments. Nope. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. All right, since nobody's chatting, I guess I'm going to get off. Last chance. Last chance to say anything before I go off. All right, nobody's talking. So I'm going to shut down the live. I'm glad you guys heard me rant. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. There's Kim. No, but I'm saying as a whole. See, here's the other thing. Before I go, I want to mention this. I have spoke to people privately about this, but I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to say it publicly. Subscribers, and this goes for the 90, 87 people that are just watching and not typing. I will never, for those, I know that a lot of the people that are watching actually support me. It's kind of like a telephone effect, like the game of telephone. I will never get a good chat again if you guys don't chat. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean the regulars. I don't mean Sly, Misery, Patreon. I mean subscribers. Everybody likes a good chat. You want to engage in a good chat. You want to have fun in chat. You want to be noticed in chat. And I don't mean by me, I'm saying by each other. You build friendships in chat. But it's like people are scared to be in my chat or something. And I understand because, there's a lot of assholes out there. But you guys, you got to push through it. Because I will never have a fun chat again. And I used to have one of the best chats. And anyone that would tell you that. Like, I had a great fucking chat. And hey, Kaz, 31 months, woo-hoo. And if people don't want to chat, that means more people don't want to chat. And then more people don't want to chat. And then you have 4 people chatting. And I know that I have much more support than that. So honestly, I don't care if you guys make up fake accounts and come in here because you're afraid to come in and do your real account. I don't care about that. But I know a lot of you guys that do watch or watch on replay and are sorry that you missed it. Like, you want to chat, but other people aren't chatting. So in order for me to get back to a fun chat or a great chat, I can't do it alone, especially because I don't chat. I need you guys. I need you guys to want to have fun again. And I'm not talking my regular mods. I'm talking to subscribers, members. And I understand people have busy lives. I get all that. I'm not saying every fucking day. But like the other night, I saw some faces I hadn't seen in a long time, and it was nice to see them. So I know a lot of people tell me, make sure you go live at the same time every night. And I try. I do. I try to go 8, 9, somewhere around there. And I try to find a sweet spot that everyone likes. And it's impossible. It's just life in general stops that. But I really want you guys to Don't worry about the naysayers and fucking start chatting again. Let's get my chat, even if you don't like me per se, like, and oh, we're not supporting her, but if you're here, you support me. And I just want to get a fun chat again. And I absolutely cannot do this without you guys. I can't have a fun chat if you guys aren't chatting. And the more you guys chat, then other people want to chat, and then other people want to chat. And it's a domino effect. And then you're like, hey, this is a great chat. Even though I may not like Laura so much, I like the chat. That's what builds channels. But that's also what makes creator like myself who reads chat want to continue to do this. It's very hard when I'm looking at the same people that I talk to all day long. It's like continuation from from Discord. But I want to see new people. I want to see old people. I want to see different people. Stop being afraid of the fucking assholes. Oh, I know exactly who the fuck you are. I was going to want everybody. Purple Iris is Red Dragon. Why she's still up my ass, I do not fucking know. Move on. Nobody gives a fuck. Jesus Christ. That's true. Some people might watch on TV so they don't chat. I'm guilty of that at times. So I'm just saying we need to get shit back to not. Yeah, that's her. I only know this because I got a notification that one of your contacts signed up for Discord and it was her name. I was like, really? Really? Go make more videos on your fucking Laura's biggest fan. Nobody gives a shit. But she's part of the hate brigade, the whistleblowers. Nobody gives a fuck. Move on. That is one of my old mods. The one that just came in here. Hey, Rosemary. Oh, you got them? Good. You just got them? Really? When did I mail those out? I'm surprised you just got them. Junkyard. I found out that she had 101 videos about me. Why? I don't even fucking talk about her, mention her, nothing. 101 videos about me. Girl, move the fuck on. That is insane. I'm sorry I take up so much space in your head because I don't even fucking think about you. Sorry, not sorry. You and Tara run off into the sunset. Don't give a fuck. Oh, I know. What? Your comment doesn't even make sense. Like, what? Duh? She is an MM simp. I know she is. Go. Go. They're not even weirdos. They're just so dumb. Like, just the mentality of that comment. Let's dissect it. The show was a bust today. It had nothing to do with me. Nobody showed up. It has nothing to do with me. As I said earlier, the Scentsy booth that was huge behind me packed up the same time I did. I also said Sage was the only one running around buying things from other vendors. But I know that you're so fucking stupid that you don't get it. You just don't understand logic. And that's why you are who you are. And I'm not shocked or surprised at all. But that's what I'm saying, the stupidity. This is the type of people MM hangs out with, and they've made her stupid. They've literally made her stupid. Either that or they're just jealous. I don't, it's one or the other. It is. That's what I'm saying. It is comical. The fact that they're even taking the time with their jealous comments is funny to me. It's actually fucking funny to me. Because the broke ass candle maker. Really? Are you jealous? Are you insecure? Because you seem like you feel insecure. You seem like you need to take a break. Can you imagine though? Exactly. At least know what you're talking about before you talk. But can you imagine though, if I went around to them and said personal shit like that or whatever? Can you imagine how much shit I would get? I don't know what Hey Kitty is. So then there's Marissa tagging the police in a Facebook post over that I don't know who Hey Kitty is. Where's the outrage for that ban evade? Exactly. Oh, but that's what I was saying. She's just so much better. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Kaz. Absolutely agree with that. You know what I find funny too, though? And I just was thinking about this. So Michelle comes in here. I have not mentioned Michelle. I don't talk about Michelle. I don't talk about her privately. I don't talk about her publicly. I don't talk about Tara. None of it. And they're still fucking obsessing with, and it's about to get worse. Michelle, there's nothing you could do. But the real part is, why are you even still fucking thinking of me? That's what I want to know. Nobody burned you. Nobody fucking said anything. Nobody did anything to you. So what are you so fucking obsessed over? Like, seriously? What are you so fucking obsessed over? That's what I want to know. What is your fucking problem? Because again, nobody talks about you. Nobody mentions you. Nobody does anything to you. I've never done anything to you, ever. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Never. So please make yourself look like a fucking obsessed asshole. Because that's exactly what you fucking look like. Just saying. Exactly. And they still be saying the same. It's coming from the same people. People that have not been in my camp for years. But you know what I think it is, Kim? I think what I said to MM hit home with them and they don't know how to handle it. That's what I think. And I really do believe that. I think they just thought to themselves, like Janelle, all of them, why? That's my real question. Why are you even still thinking about me? Why are you still watching me? Why do you give a fuck what I do? I find this strange. Very fucking strange. But then, God forbid, I did something back to them and, oh no, then I'd be wrong. I'd be the worst person in the world. Are you fucking kidding me? Move on, X-Mods. It's been at least a year. Move on. I'm sorry your little plan didn't work. So now you can run around doing whatever, saying whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. Don't care. But that is an honest question. Why are they even still thinking about me? Because I don't give them attention? Because I don't give a fuck? I think it's embarrassing for them too, Kim. I really do. It's like if I was going off on them every day, that's one thing. If I was putting them down, doxing them, whatever, I would understand. I don't even fucking mention them. Well, it's Dawn Marie, Janelle, Huck, Michelle, Tara, Stacy. It's the same group. It's the exact same group. Nobody gives a fuck. They want to carry out this hate. That's on them. Nobody cares over here. Who they gonna go tell their pity party to? Fucking MM? Nobody gives a shit. You run to Queen Bee? She don't give a fuck. But the other thing is too that I don't get either, and I will never understand this, is not only why are they thinking of me, why do you get pleasure out of you're gonna hurt someone or you think you're gonna hurt someone? That's a problem with you. That's not a problem with me. I don't get off on hurting other people. That's not where I derive my pleasure in life from. But the fact that you guys sit around and talk about me every day, that's a you problem, not a me problem. You guys are in your 50s and you sit around chatting about me all day. And, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. If that's your life's purpose, please find a different fucking direction. Because you need to. So do whatever you got to do. Go make more videos, Michelle. I don't give a fuck. Oh, not at all, Johnny. Not at all. She acts like she does depending on who she's around. But no, she's all about the drama. But I can see steam coming out of their fucking heads right now. Like, why do you give a fuck? Thank you, sweet misery. And I also will never understand why hurting someone else makes them happy. That is fucking strange to me because I never knew they were like that. I never thought they were like that. I thought they were equal-minded people, but no, they live to hurt someone. And they, for some reason, feel that their anger is better directed at someone they've never even met in person. who's done nothing wrong to any of them. That's the sad part. If I did them wrong, I could maybe see something. But even after they tried to destroy me, I still never went after them. And yet here they are, still running, still trying, we're going to ruin you, blah, blah, blah. Do what you got to do, bitch. Don't give a fuck. Because I've said this before, and I will say it again. So lean in and listen up. Unlike so many others on here, I'm just me. I don't need a entourage of people on my panel. I don't need subs, Patreons, members running around the streets sticking up for me. I got me, boo-boo. And that is something that none of you have. None of you can stand alone. And none of you are mature enough, if you did think that I so wronged you, to pick up a fucking phone and talk to me. So if you're so mad about something I said to you that pissed you off so much, and you felt that you supported me, well, wouldn't you have picked up a phone and spoke about it? Wouldn't you have picked up a phone and said something about it? I would think so. I would think you would have. But you didn't. So enjoy your hatred. Enjoy your hatred channel. Enjoy that I live rent-free in your fucking heads 24/7. And enjoy it. Because I will never, ever, ever be unhappy like that again. When I was around you guys, I was unhappy. Away from miserable people, and guess who's not miserable? Guess who's happy? I don't live in that world anymore. I don't live. I mean, I'm telling you, I was going through these messages. They're all so full of fucking hate and rage for no reason. It's what they live for. Then they could live from afar, because that's not who I am. Nor would I ever get there again. But they really do need to remember that I did nothing to them. Not physically, not emotionally, nothing. They may have gotten mad at me for something, and we may have had a misunderstanding. I mean, it happens all the time. But the fact that this is still going on with some of them after 2 years, Janelle, Dawn Marie, Huck, guys, this is serious issues with you guys, not me. And I mean that. And you don't see me crying, poor me, poor me, poor me, I'm a victim of you guys. So why do you do it to me? And that's an honest question. And I really mean that. You don't see me fucking crying over spilt milk. So why do you guys? Even after you whistleblow, it is what it is. I took my punishment and I moved on. So now what? You're going to drop DMs from 5 years ago? Who gives a fuck? You're probably not even telling the truth. You outed all our private conversations? Again, that says more about you than it does about me. You're going to go on whose panel to talk about me? Who cares? Like, literally, who cares? Thanks to you guys, I'm not relevant. Nobody's going to care what you have to say about me. That's what you don't get. I agree. It would be irrelevant at this point. That's what I'm saying. You can out my personal business? Again, that's on you then. And then everyone will know that that's who you are and that's what you do. And believe me. You won't win friends by it. But hey, you do you, boo. If if that's what makes you feel good about being an ex-friend, hey, so be it. Go for it. Enjoy. But again, you're not hurting me. You're gonna hurt yourself, but you're not hurting me. I got no shame in my game. My only big secret is gone. You guys took that and you outed it to a community. That's it. It's the only fucking big secret I ever had. So you think your petty ass bullshit is going to matter? That was the worst thing you could possibly do. The worst. So if you're going to make up shit, that's on you. But again, when someone outs your secrets to you, guess what? They're going to then out your secrets to someone else because that's who they are. Thank you, Rock Jam, because that's who they are. And that's what one person did say to one of the whistleblowers. She went over to her and she was talking and running her mouth and blah, 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 blah. And this person said to her, bitch, where have you been the last 2 fucking years? Don't say you didn't know because you did know. So don't come over here because you're mad because you got to stick up your fucking ass. That now all of a sudden, you're going to whistleblow this. I ain't fucking hearing it. I told that person, thank you. I appreciate that because it's true. It's absolutely true. Fucking drives me nuts the way people think. I don't get it. Well, I curse a lot, so I can't say anything. Junkyard Star says the core of drama channels is inciting hate. The viewers like it a lot. Swearing and talking like Andrew Dice Clay 1 second and praising the Lord the next. LMAO. It's true. I gotta tell you about my praise the Lord story. So I'm walking the dogs today. I have 3 dogs. 2 of them weigh 100 pounds. All right, maybe Karma's like 90. But they're hard to walk, all 3, and hit a vape and look at my phone. Like, it's not easy, but I do it every day or every other day. And I'm walking. I got my headset on. It's like almost 8 o'clock at night. And this fucking guy in a car, and I see like my dogs turn around. So I turn around. But again, I had a headset on. And I turn around and I said, yeah. And I moved my headset. I said, can I help you? I thought maybe like he wanted directions or something. And he's like, do you want to go to church? Or do you want to praise worship Sunday? And I'm like, no. And he starts laughing. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm walking with 3 dogs and I have a headset on. You're not asking me for directions. What do you fucking think I'm going to say? Yeah, let's go to church. Like, you fucking weirdo. And it was a Jehovah's Witness. Like, dude, if someone's walking with dogs and has a headset on, don't fucking make them stop, idiot. So dumb. Who's huge? Cam, who got huge? Can we say if they had anything to say or show it would have been and shown forever ago? I know. That's why I'm saying I just think they're making up stuff. Oh, I know she's huge. They're all huge. Karma's such a pain in the ass. She's not, let me rephrase it. She's not a pain in the ass. She just wants attention all the fucking time. And her and Winston fight for my affection. I'm like, guys, there's enough for me to go around. I have enough love for both of you. I promise. But they like fight with each other. Like, rah. Winston will like lay on me. And then he's like very protective of me. And then Karma wants love. And last night, like I couldn't even sleep. I got Karma on my legs. Every time I went to move my leg, she would put a paw on my legs. But she couldn't get too close because then Winston would go after her. Oh, it was crazy. But yet they're like best friends. But yeah, Winston is so protective of me. Hang on. I think Winston thinks I'm his girlfriend. And Booga's just chill as fuck. Come here. But I remember Buka was just like this when he was a puppy. Nah, he's more like the dad. Like, he just don't give a fuck. He's chill. He just wants to go out, lay in the sun, hang out. He wants to try to play sometimes, but he loves his walks. But he's just getting old. Yeah, he's 12. He's either 12 or 13. We got him in 2013. He was born March 27th of 2013. So what does that make him? 12 or 13? Yeah, he's 12, right? Crazy. Phoenix comes home in a few days. Comes home on May 3rd. Right? You gonna see Phoenix? Then I'll get some rest. Because he takes care of Karma too. Not like Dayton, though. Dayton's lazy. Dayton shuts his door and then we got to do it. So, all right. But I am going to get off now because I'm going to bed. I'm super tired. So, again, shout out to Jonesin for the comment against GW. That was funny. That was a swish right in the basket. 3 points. Because there were like 3,000 people in that chat. So the fact that she did that, I thought was comical. Oh, another thing, though, by the way. Did you guys hear what Clue said the other day? I don't know if people just didn't tell the bee, but that had a sting where Clue is like, and I don't like anyone that doesn't stay on their fucking panel. If you're going to hold a show, then you need to be there. Now, allegedly, she wasn't talking about the bee, but we all know she was. But I just thought it was funny as hell. I don't know if anyone else heard it, but I was laughing. Clue is a brute? I don't know. I would much rather listen to Cletus than be Tim. So there's that. I can't fucking stand listening to be Tim. Cluminati. I don't know. I just feel like they all jump on this Britney bandwagon, one after the next. And again, they just want someone to hate. There's always a bad guy. There's so many things they could be talking about. And Britney, I told you, your channel was going to go down if you keep up with the drama. You didn't want to listen. And your channel is continually going down. I try to warn you. I try to stop it. But you got too wrapped up in the drama and you lost your entire true crime following. And now you're stuck with drama, and it's going to take you a long time to rebuild your true crime following. And I told you, I try to fucking warn you. Tried. But who listens to me? No one. I feel bad for her. I do, because I've been there. I try to stop her. And her people on panel try to stop her. I heard that on Clue today. That Nana and I think it was on Clues. Nana and someone else was like, Brittany, just ignore them. And she's like, how can I ignore them? Blah, blah, blah. Because you just do. You don't have a choice. You have to fucking ignore them. They are not going to build your channel. They are not going to be there. Let them fucking talk. That was my biggest mistake, is fighting them back. Don't fight them back. Let them fucking say what you got to say. Stay on your path. Other than that, it's just drama that never ends, and it goes back and forth like a tennis ball, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And who's it going to help? No one. Like I said, you'll make money in the beginning, and then boom, slowly they're all going to fade out. And good luck trying to rebuild true crime again. Turn around before it's too late. Been there, done that. My biggest mistake on YouTube was getting involved in drama. Biggest fucking mistake ever. And then it was too late to turn around. Too late to go back. Didn't have a choice. Oh, she absolutely is, Kaz. She's getting it from all angles. Some of it she caused, though. Not all of it. Some of it. Because she wouldn't listen to people who told her just ignore them. And it wouldn't, I mean, people like Queen Bee, Clue, they thrive on this drama. They saw Queen Bee making, Granny too, they saw Queen Bee making fucking hand over fist money, and they jumped on the bandwagon. First it was Betty, now it's Brittany. Who's next? There's going to be someone next, and it's not going to be Brittany. But who's next? Where are all the people attacking someone, going after someone for being religious? Where's all the hatred? Where's all the people that have a problem with going after someone's religious beliefs? Now all of a sudden that's acceptable? Because they do it to Britney all the time. And I fucking love when I hear Queen Bee talk about, and Queen Bee's idiotic fucking panel talking about how it is all these people making money off the back of Sebastian Rogers. So the fuck is Clue, Granny, and Queen Bee all off the back of Sebastian? Sit the fuck down. I don't get how they don't see it, or they're just fucking blind as fuck. Every single one of them. Nonsense. Queen Bee, Granny, Jay, Clue, who else? Justin, Lab, who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting some. I know I'm forgetting some. But for the rest of them that I'm forgetting, they're all making a fortune off of Sebastian's name. If you are talking about Britney, who's talking about Sebastian, then you are doing exactly what Savage used to do. You're a tragedy pimper. I forgot the term, but that's what you are. You are no better than what Savage did. What did I used to call him? Tragedy pimp. I don't know. Now I'll just call them tragedy pimpers. Women calling other women motherfuckers, threatening each other as if they. Yeah, I know. This whole court thing. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to take you to court. If I hear Sinner say that he's going to take Queen Bee to court one more time, I'm going to fucking pull my hair out. Sinner, you're not taking her to court. Stop. Stop the grift. You have no case. Learn how defamation cases work before you run your mouth, because you sound silly. People calling cops. Come on. It's 2025. Fight fire with fucking fire. And if Just Irish really did call the cops, like, I don't know how Queen Bee would know her name, but if she really did fucking call the cops, why? What do you think the cops are going to do? I just can't respect that. And I'm not saying there aren't times that it's warranted, but come on, really? And even the fact that Queen Bee is proud of the fact her police station knows her so well. I would be mortified if my police station knew me. I don't want my police station to know me so well. That's fucking weird. Right, Winston? Yeah, that's another thing you hear. TikTok. TikTokers are so much different. They play dirty and we don't. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Fucking Granny's watching has been one of the dirtiest people on here. Like, sit the fuck down with your holier than thou attitude. Same thing with Jay. I didn't know Clue prior, so I can't say anything about Clue. We don't do that here. Really? There's a lot of people that would say otherwise. But I really don't know why everything is let's call the police. TikTok Tony is Tony Mathis, which is one of the defendants in this bullshit case. Oh, did you guys see? I don't know. Did I cover this the other night? What Barbecue Lady wrote? This ridiculous fucking rant about facing her accusers. Did I go over this the other night? I know I spoke to Patreons about it. I don't know if I spoke publicly about it. The most ridiculous thing I ever saw in my fucking life. We need to face our accusers. Brittany, all you have to do is ask the judge if you can come via Zoom. Odds are they're going to say yes. So stupid. Barbecue Lady, quit while you're fucking ahead. This is dumb. You are taking this to levels that could backfire in your face. You won, move on. Now they're proving a point. What the fuck point are you proving? You said it was frivolous to begin with. I don't understand how a frivolous lawsuit goes into, oh, we're so damaged. We have so much pain and heartache. We were ruined. You weren't fucking ruined. You went on panel after panel sprouting how it was a frivolous lawsuit. Frivolous lawsuits don't ruin people. I mean, it could if they lose, but frivolous means it's ridiculous. It's going to get thrown out of court. It's not going to mean anything. So dumb. And you have all these people that just don't get it. And I understand a lot of people don't know how the law works. I get it. But between Barbecue Lady and Sinner, oh my God, I wanted to pull my fucking hair out. No joke. I really, truly did. I was like, why don't they both just shut the fuck up? And I really I don't hate Sinner. I don't. But one, he admitted he's drinking, which he should have never done. But I mean, I think I knew it anyway. And I'm not thinking I know it. But he just went on and on about fucking suing her when he has no case. And I really wish he would stop. You want to go after her? You want to fight with her? Go for it. Have fun. Enjoy. But stop with the fucking lawsuit shit because you're not getting it. No lawyer would ever take it because you have no case. So dumb. She didn't ruin your reputation. She didn't call you a P word that you think she did. She stopped herself. And don't make me stick up for her. Please. I fucking hate the bitch. But call a spade a spade. Thank you, Rock Jam. I could not think of the right word. It is like tattletaling. Oh my God, I'm going to call the police on you. Oh my God, I'm going to call the police on you. I'm going to sue you. Honestly, the only legit lawsuit was the anti-slap. That's it. But what these people aren't doing is they don't know how to move on and keep their fucking mouths shut. Barbecue Lady, you won. Get your money or awarded your money and move on. That's it. If Granny goes after, and I've said this before, if Granny goes after Brittany, it is the biggest mistake she will ever fucking make. Do not go after Brittany. That would be dumb. Besides the fact she's broke. But that would be dumb. She didn't do this. Nick did this. You want to go after someone, you go after Nick. Nick and Betty are the only two people that have solid hands in this, and Hong. But the fact that Betty never even went to court speaks volumes to me. It really does. Absolutely speaks volumes. They don't have a life. They really, truly don't. Han got what he deserved. All his running his mouth, he got what he deserved, which is an anti-slap right in his face. That was a real fuck around and find out. Keep pushing and pushing and pushing and watch what happens. But Barbecue Lady's acting like she's scarred for life. Bitch, sit the fuck down. You're not scarred. You're not hurt. You had no damage to you. Just stop. Lawyers' fees, yes. You deserve lawyers' fees. But that's about it. That's my opinion. And I do think they're going to fuck themselves. I do. I don't know who, what, when, where, why, or how, but I do think they're going to end up, this is going to end up backfiring if they play bullshit. If they play semantics, if they play the game, I think there's a very good chance it could backfire on them. I don't get it. I totally agree with that too. Some of them do share the same pay pigs. I don't get how they go one to the next to the next. And I've seen that even with people that were coming after me years ago. They would go from one chat to the next chat to the next chat. If you don't like someone, why you want to talk about them all the time? You got Queen Bee going on 13 hours a day. Now you got Clue going on 7 hours a day. You got Granny going on a couple of hours a day. It makes no fucking sense to me. But I also, I kind of think that they're afraid. They're afraid if they're no longer talking about Sebastian, they're not going to get views. So they start talking about drama and they start talking about Brittany. Well, Betty's stopped getting views. So now they went to Brittany. And there'll be another Brittany. There'll be someone next. Because that's what these people do. They have to fucking hate someone. Someone's got to be the bad guy. Someone's got to be a reason for everything that's wrong with them. I'm just glad it ain't me. I am glad that I'm so irrelevant that nobody gives a fuck. I don't think I could do it again. I don't think I could go back into that fucking hate cycle ever again. Not only would I not want to, but I don't think I mentally or physically could do it anymore. I don't see the point. Hating someone on the internet that you never met, even if they wronged you, even if they were a total fucking asshole to you, or they, I don't know, I got Marissa in mind, or they're a piece of shit to you. Why are you even letting them rent free in your head? Like, again, that makes it their problem. And there's so many on the internet like that. And it's fucking weird. So it's even weirder, as I said 5 times I was going to get up. But now I'm officially getting off. So I'm going to bed. I'll see you beautiful people tomorrow, most likely. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Sorry for my rambling tonight. So what happens when I'm tired. I ramble. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for the super chats, PayPals, Cash Apps, candle orders, everyone in between. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Peace.